Hey everybody, welcome back. Got a haul vid for you here. Some eBay purchases, some purchases from my shop, some purchases from shops around where I work, where I get my books. Here we got Psylocke #1. This is the second print. It's really hard to find. I've been looking for this for almost a year, maybe. They're listed for like $40 on eBay usually. I was checking sold listings, except for the one I bought. I got this off eBay. I haven't seen, I don't think many have sold. The regular cover goes for like 15, 20. A few of those have sold, but not this one. I think because everybody's got them listed for like 40, $60. So I got 2 copies, $10 a pop. Shipping was really expensive. It was $20 for both to get both books shipped. That global shipping program is ridiculous. It's bullshit. You don't need it. Don't use it. There is no customs fees from the U.S. to Canada on items below over like $100 for sure. Like I'm in Ontario. I can only speak for Ontario. I've only ever been hit with customs fees on stuff over $200. So you're really doing yourself a disservice to use the global shipping program, because nobody's gonna. You can't combine orders for one. You can't get multiple books for one, and you're ripping people off. You're not. You don't. You the seller aren't ripping people off, but that's not money that I have to spend. That's money I could spend on other books. Just ship it with regular tracking. You also don't need signature confirmation. That's another lie. Signature confirmation you only need on stuff over $250, including shipping. If you don't believe me, call eBay and ask how that works. Anything under $250, unless they've just changed this recently, which I don't think they have. I mean, I literally spoke on the phone with someone like 6 months ago about this very thing. Anything under $250, all that is required is tracking, okay? So as long as it says item delivered, you're covered as the seller. Over $250, including shipping, it needs to have signature confirmation, which is like $40, I think, US to Canada and Canada to US. It's really expensive, completely ridiculous. But yeah, if you don't believe me, call eBay and ask, because it's not. And yeah, this global shipping program, it's really a slap in the face to Canadian sellers. These charges did not happen before. We never got customs fees. We don't get customs fees when it shows up at our door. Only on really expensive items. My suggestion on cheaper books, just ship it letter mail. It always gets delivered. If it doesn't get delivered, 99% of the time, it's because the person is lying and scamming you. That's a risk I take when I sell. I sell my cheaper books. I just ship them letter mail. Once in every 100, the guy says he doesn't get it, and I refund his money. It's not a big deal. That's the way to go. But like for tracking, $15, $16, that's fine. That's reasonable. Plus, I can throw more books on there. That's a much better thing. Customs fees, don't be afraid of them. You're not going to get negative feedback because of customs fees. Only on stuff over $100. Okay. All right, moving on. So I got these two, $10 a pop. Really happy to have it finally. It's in great shape. I'll probably try to flip one to make my money back. Here we got Psylocke #3 of 4. It's not in the best of shape, but it was only $2 at the store I work at. I couldn't just leave it there. Here we got Spider-Girl #1. Just a book I've been looking for a while. The cover is fairly white. And again, these were all $2. Supergirl #2, just sweet Michael Turner cover. I think I saw this in someone's video. I'm not positive who it was, so I'm not gonna say it. Again, these are all from my shop for $2. DC versus Marvel #1. It's in really, really nice shape. I think this used to be a pretty hot book, like a $10 book. I'm sure it's a few bucks now, but I don't think it's a $10 anymore. Uncanny X-Force #3. The number 4 of this series, that's the book that you want. It's really hard to find. They sell between like 15 and 40 on eBay. I've got 1, 2, and 3 now. Maybe you can get $10 for this book, maybe, but I got it for $2, and it's number 4 is the one you want. The Rick Remender Uncanny X-Force run. Not a little better there. Okay. Moving on. Hawkeye #1, 3rd print. Again, this is one I was like, oh, maybe you can get $10 for it. And he said, no, don't worry. He's like, you You can have it if you want. So all right, $2, might as well. Spawn 226, just a sweet cover. You know, it's not worth anything. I just like the homage cover. Captain Marvel number 17, 2 copies. You know, of course. So I'm working in this. Let's just call it a comic shop. It's not a comic shop, but we have 20,000 plus comics right now, so I might as well call it a comic shop. Just for the sake, just to make things easier, right? So I've been looking for almost a week for this book, Captain Marvel 17, first appearance of the new Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. Couldn't find it, you know, went through all the books, couldn't find it. And so I bought this on eBay for, I think, 10 or 12 or 15, something like that. Just showed up today. But yeah, so after I bought it on eBay, next day, yeah, I found it. I had gone through everything, all those books, and then I found it. I found a couple copies. I took one, and then, you know, I think I gave them 2 copies to sell. I meant to be like, oh, here, maybe I can give you $8 for this, but I think I just kind of took it for 2. Kind of forgot. I didn't mean to. I don't think it's a big deal. Here we got Green Arrow, Black Canary number 15, first appearance of Cupid. I think she's either on the Arrow show or is going to be on the Arrow show. You know, I just like first appearances. I think Merkanaut pointed this out in one of his videos. Not expensive at all. Like when I saw it, I put it aside. I checked on eBay. It wasn't selling for anything. So I thought maybe it was the wrong book, but I'm pretty sure it is. This is the right book. It's just not expensive. That's all. Not everyone cares about every first appearance. Here we got Final Crisis, Rage of the Red Lanterns number 1. Again, I think I saw this in Merkanaut's video. It was in someone's video. This is the first appearance of Bleeze, and it's also the first appearance of someone else. I can't remember. But yeah, I thought it was going to be the first appearance of Atrocitus, but it's not. I think it might be the one where Atrocitus gets his red ring, though, because, you know, I was flipping through the book, and like on the first couple pages, I think he gets his red ring. But anyways, the first appearance of Bleeze. It's not an expensive book, but definitely a book to keep an eye out for. Bleeze is pretty cool character. She's a Red Lantern, if you didn't know. Again, this is another Merkanaut find, or I think I always think it's Merkanaut because he shows so many books and points out so many great first appearances. So Teen Titans 37. This is the first appearance of Miss Martian. I think that's her name. She's like a female Martian Manhunter. This is just one that I have been looking for. Uncanny X-Men number 8. It's the current series. It's the first appearance of Hijack. You know, it's not an expensive book or anything like that. I don't think anyone's on the lookout for it. It's just a character that I was reading on this series, and he comes out and he can control machines. And there's about, I can't remember how many Sentinels, but it's like 3 or 10 bunch of Sentinels. They're gonna kill all the X-Men, and then Hijack shows up and just takes them all out like no problem. And I'm like, wow, so he's pretty badass. Super high-powered mutant. His name's Hijack. This is his first appearance. And also, if you Uncanny X-Men number 1 is another one. It's got about, you know, because it's a new team, right? Scott Summers, Emma Frost. They go off to their base is now in the Weapon X facility in Canada. I think, is it in Canada? The one where they made Wolverine, and they have a school now. Kitty Pryde's there, but they have all these new mutants. There's this dude, Gold Balls. He shoots these gold balls out of them. Eva something, she can like stop time. They've got a healer. A whole new team of kids, right? So this series, Uncanny X-Men number 1, is their first appearance if you're interested. Not an expensive book either. So here we got Predator number 1. It's in really nice shape. You know, it was only $2. I think it's the first Predator in comics. I think it was, you know, fairly hot years ago, maybe, or something like that. He wasn't interested in selling it for anything expensive, so I took it. Ex Machina number 1. I swore I almost made a whole video without swearing. I'm sorry, but this is a great series. Again, Brian K. Vaughan. Love Brian K. Vaughan. This is a really, really good series. I think it goes on for 50 issues. Brian K. Vaughan is really good at ending a comic. Like, his endings are so good. Like, Y the Last Man, oh my god, what an ending. So good. And this too. Really, really good end. Really, really great series. Just Brian K. Vaughan, he's the shit. Love him. Non-expensive book. I paid $2 for it. Was trying to see, you know, if we could justify this as a $10 book, but it really doesn't sell for that, and I really think it should, because Brian K. Vaughan. And then here we got Batgirl number 12. I believe this is, what's her name? This is like the old series, spoiler Batgirl. I don't know her first name, but I just, like, look at that cover. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous cover. Oh, super, super sexy. You know, had to pick it up. And then I got another one of these, Wolverine number 80. This is the first X-23 in a test tube. Finally got a high grade near mint copy. Was looking around, couldn't find it. Finally found one. Great shape. I showed this. Most of you, well, maybe most of you saw my other video too, but I pointed this out a few videos ago. Knew this is just, I think some people have known about it for a while, but there was an article written and now people are trying to scoop this book up. This is X-23. She's just mentioned. You see her or she's not even mentioned. You just see them holding a test tube and it says X-23 on it. So it's her before they make her till they actually make it. And it's 10 years prior to her first appearance. Pretty hot book right now. So yeah, I actually pointed this book out before Merconaut, so I was pretty excited about that. His latest video, he points it out, so people are going to know about it shortly. But yeah, keep an eye out for that one. Wolverine number 80. Here we got Swamp Thing number 50. This is supposedly the first appearance of the Justice League Dark. I guess it totally must be. I mean, unless it happened prior to this. But you got Phantom Stranger, he's Justice League Dark. Deadman's Justice League Dark. Swamp Thing's Justice League Dark. Demon, he was just in that 3D issue with Zatanna. And was this the Spectre? He's not really in it, but and I don't know who this person is. But yeah, book to be on the lookout for. They're supposedly making a Justice League Dark movie. Not super expensive or anything. So, last book. Captain Marvel 33, just a book I've been looking for. It's an early Thanos cover. Pretty sweet cover. Thanos, I don't understand what's happening with his legs. He's like, it's just so odd. But, I'm all about Thanos lately, I really want his first appearance, just trying to pick up whatever Thanos stuff I can, like especially older stuff. So, yeah, so that's what I got. I got this one actually at my shop I got my pulls from. I asked them to put aside for me. I paid $25, I think, with my discount. Maybe I overpaid. I don't think I actually overpaid, but it's definitely a fine plus, maybe a very fine. A few little color breaks on the spine, but it's in nice shape. I'm happy to have it. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering about what happened with the Spider-Man 300 that I bought, that I was unhappy with, I paid $120 for it. Mile High gave me a $50 refund, so I'm very happy about that. It worked out great. I was surprised, very appreciative to get the refund, and I've actually got the book up for sale now. I want it in, I want a, sorry, but I want a 9.4. I want a fucking high grade copy of that book. So hate on me if you like, but I'm flipping it because I didn't want a very fine copy or a 9.0 copy. I want a 9.4, 9.6. That's what I want. So that's what I'll go for. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, I think if anybody, I've got like this Psylocke book, second print. It's a fairly pricey book. I got 2 copies, right? So I am looking to trade one. I'm probably gonna stick it up on eBay for like $30 unless somebody wants to trade something for it. A lot of my comics I probably am willing to trade. So if you've seen my videos, if there's any books that you're looking for, interested in, if you've got anything decent that you're looking to get rid of or trade, send me a message. Maybe we'll see. I am looking to trade some books. I am looking for things. Wouldn't mind getting a trade. So doing a trade. So yeah, let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.